Hello everybody and welcome back to another video on the Mr. Neil YouTube channel. Now, we're back for the 4th video in a row of Wonders of Sodor. Very sorry about that, but I have figured out something. I was digging into the game files about 30 seconds ago, and I was seeing the files are basically the exact same as Train to Mod 6 on the DLC content / pack file, and I put in one of my Train to Mod 6 DLC into Wonders of Sodor. And what I've done is I've managed to get a locomotive in Wonders of Sodor, which is from Train to Mod 6. Let me show you. So if I go to spawn train, flying Scotsman. Yeah. It's so easy. All you need to do is like move one file and it's done. This may or may not be the easiest thing I've ever done. Wow. How is this even possible? I don't know, but we have Flying Scotsman and Wonders of Sodor. I'm going to sit in my driver's seat. It's even got the Train to Mod 6 UI, so that's interesting. I am just so shocked. Yeah, I have no idea how I've done this. I'm going to reverse it into forwards, open up the regulator, and this is the Flying Scotsman. Yeah, it's so interesting. I can even put the lamps on, which is so cool. And it's even got like the Wonders of Sodor boundaries, like borders on the UI. So it's like it's meant to be. It's like I'm meant to have this. What does really, really confuse me is that it's not got the same workings at all. So I have to like manually do the regulator and brake. So I'm going to see if I can take the Flying Scotsman and Gordon on maybe a little rail tour and do maybe a bit of a cinematic and maybe some commentary. So let's do this. So the first thing I want to see is that can we actually couple up Flying Scotsman to Gordon? Now I really, really do hope this is true and I can, because I mean I know it's a Buckeye, but I can change it to Hook. Now I want to see, can I do this? Can I do this? No. Ah, that's really annoying. I can't. Damn it. I was really hoping I'd be able to. What if I hop into Gordon? Hang on, give me a second. I may have a plan. If I go into Gordon and open up his regulator and push Flying Scotsman, could that work? I mean, it could. Let's see. I don't think it will work, though. Although, actually, if I put this into reverse, move Gordon out of the way a little bit, will I just smash into Scotsman or will I push Scotsman? Let's see. Okay. No. So I'm actually, this is like really weird, like having Flying Scotsman in a game. Like the size comparison is actually really cool because you can tell they are the same class of engine, and it is so awesome how it's done, because they have the exact same proportions practically. They're the same width-ish. I mean, I think Flying Scotsman's a bit thinner. It's just so awesome. I think the only thing different is the boiler size. Yeah. Well, only major thing different, like obviously, you know, Flying Scotsman has all these other little things like all the piping and different, well, models as a whole. However, Gordon, his boiler's much bigger, and the whistle placement too. Like, it's just so awesome how I've managed to put this in there. I'm actually going to show you guys how to do this now. So if I change screen over to my desktop, which is here, I'm going to go into my files, and we have Steam Apps, Common, Train to Mod 6, Windows No Editor, TSG Prototype, Content, DLC. And what I did was I dragged Flying Scotsman, which was, where's Flying Scotsman? I forgot. But I dragged one of these into Common, Thomas and Friends, Wonders of Sodor, Windows No Editor, TS2 Prototype, Content Packs. And I just popped it in there, and boom. That's literally it. Like, there's nothing more. You have a loco in your game. It's so awesome. Like, just to prove that this is real, I can drive Scotsman pretty easily. It's just the controls aren't very synced up nicely, but I can take the brakes off and like move Flying Scotsman, I can set a path. In fact, I'm going to set a path there. And like, if I press space, it does do the whistle, I think. See, it just works. I don't know how. It's again, like I said, it's like it's meant to be. This is the most awesome, like, awesomest thing ever. I love this. This is probably one of the funnest things I've ever done. And I think I've broken it now. Yeah. But let's just put both side by side. So, Flying Scotsman and Gordon. Yeah, like, look at that. I mean, Gordon is much taller, I believe, but that is absolutely awesome. Let's do a bit of a screenshot of that to be a thumbnail. Yeah, that is awesome. I absolutely love that. That's all I really have for this video. I hope you guys have enjoyed this one. If you have, make sure to click that like and subscribe button. I shall see you in the next one. Have a wonderful day, my friends. The next video is probably going to be Train to Mod 6 or Railway Gala. Anyway, bye for now, my friends. Thank you for watching.